What's going on, guys? So let's talk about the NASDAQ futures. So right now I'm currently looking at the futures. We are down 250 points, just about 1.7%. With that being said, if you were following the markets today, we had an insane market bounce towards the end of today's session. You can see this long shadow wick here. Bulls absolutely stepped in, reversed the futures that were down almost 400% on the day. With that being said, this is what you want to see in any type of dead cat bounce. So what we want to see going into tomorrow, which is going to be the 25th of January, what we want to see is a red open, a flat open, or a slightly green open that kind of washes out right off of the bell. We want to see that good dip. Then we want to find and establish that intraday floor. And then we want to take out the highs. So what we're looking at here is to reconfirm this 5-day moving average that's sort of sloping down here. So we're not by any means out of the woods as we still are trading underneath the 200-day moving average and the 50-day moving average. So right now the sellers and the bears still have control. That doesn't mean that we're not going to see a bounce to the green side. So a lot of stocks you may see moving up this week, and a lot of stocks you may see have nice little relief bounces. So what we're really looking for here on the triple Qs is to confirm today's price action, which was 14,583. That's going to be the level that we're going to want to get long in. That would also be reclaiming the 5-day moving average. And we are going to have room up here to 14,925. So you can see about 400 points worth of upside. And that still would be taking us only to the 200-day moving average. Doesn't mean that the stocks aren't going to go lower. Doesn't mean that we're not going to roll over. But what it's telling you is that we have a potential trade opportunity to the long side to get a nice little bit of bounce there. So if you've been following me in my journey, I have signed up for Top Step Trader to become a funded trader with their prop firm. So I am going through their combine. If you don't know what that is, I have a link down in my description. You can get funded up to $150,000 of prop firm money to trade. The split is 80% profits that you're going to put in your pocket, and you're going to give 20% to the house, which is to be expected as you're trading their capital. All you need to do is go through their trading combine. Depending on the program that you choose, whether you want to get funded with $50,000, $100,000, $150,000, they want to know, can you manage risk? If they're going to put up capital for you to trade, can you manage that risk accordingly? Can you be an adult about this and not treat this as some sort of casino? You have to hit a profit target. You have to stay under a daily loss limit. All of this stuff that you should be already doing. It's kind of just training you to be, a professional in this game. You have to put your ego aside. You have to really trade with discipline, work on a strategy. If you guys are interested in getting funded and possibly trading futures, let's say you're a person who maybe has a smaller personal account and you can't day trade. This is a perfect opportunity for you. Maybe you've been interested in learning how to trade the futures. This is a perfect opportunity for you. For myself personally, I don't need to be funded as I am an options player in a cash account with well over I don't have to adhere by the PDT rule. I can trade profits or trade my capital just fine, make as many day trades as I want, this, that, and the other. The reason why I'm going through this process is because I follow the NASDAQ futures and the S&P futures so heavily anyways. I figure that if I can go ahead and go through the combine, go through the challenge, get funded, get some additional capital, I can add another revenue stream to my already existing current revenue stream. So what that means is that if I can get funded with 50,000, 100,000, 150,000 in conjunction with my own personal capital that I'm using to put up to play options on stocks currently, then this just adds another revenue stream. And as I do this full time, the more revenue streams, the better. And if I can risk not my capital, then I'm in the driver's seat to kind of, multiply my monthly income. If you are serious about becoming a trader and you do want to follow a script, you want to follow a plan, you want to be profitable, definitely check them out. That link is down in my description box below. Also, join my Discord. That link is also in the description box below. You can kind of follow along, trade with me. We can go through some setups, some ideas. If you don't really have a strategy, maybe you're looking for a strategy, visit my website, evolutiontraders.com. There I have a course with 22 videos and over 2.5 hours of watch time to kind of learn the strategy that I'm currently using to place supply and demand zones, to kind of pick my entries and exits. The more knowledge you know, the more you invest in yourself, the better off you're going to be. So with that being said, we pretty much have a clear line in the sand here. If this market does want to decide to go down a little bit more, 1300, 701 is going to be the level to the downside. Obviously, the futures opened up a little bit red on the overnight session, so we still have to see where we end up finishing out in the pre-market. Where do we open up tomorrow? But what I'm looking for, I'm going to give the bulls the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say that we're going to have a little bit of a dead cat bounce tomorrow. With that being said, 14,583 is the level I'm looking at. Looking to take profits somewhere here in the 14.9s, 14.8s, depending on the way that the market is flowing. And definitely, if we do see any more downward pressure come after FOMC meeting on Wednesday, which I believe J Powell is going to talk around 11 a.m. We're definitely watching that 13,701 to the downside. So hope to see you guys in the trading combine. Hope to see you guys in the Discord this week. Sign up, subscribe to my channel, keep up to date with what I've got going on. It's time to start making some money here in the stock market. Time to stop spinning your wheels, second guessing your entries, second guessing your exits. Let's all get in this. Let's get profitable. Let's have a great 2022. And until next time, I will see you guys all on the next video.